two,
Ah,
one.
you're back.
What's good, boys? How's it going? This is our first
Yo.
podcast together. We got Young Fino here. We got Black Star. Honestly, there's multiple things that we got to go over. I kind of just dragged Fino along for the first episode because clout chasing. But yeah,
That's crazy.
that's nah. But we needed Fino for like two reasons. One, he's got a good brain on his head, and two, he's got a good brain on his head. That's it. That's literally it. Multiple things on the docket that we gotta go over here. Let me check. Fino, you said you had nothing to say about Anime Impact, the update.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I have not played that game actually, so
Dang, I'm surprised. You're not a gacha game kind of person.
I played one, Wuthering Waves.
Oh no, not playing any Zendas?
No, that game's for gooners, bro.
Okay, all right, buddy. Black Star, this is your favorite topic.
Yo,
This is your favorite topic, Anime Impact.
that's like what are we like discussing about Impact?
How do you feel about the update coming? What they're gonna do, the changes?
I'm gonna be honest. Like when a lot of people lie to themselves, like a lot of people are saying, oh, because PP update coming, right? And PP update is making like a system to where units have like points, and you can only bring a certain amount of units into a match. And the reason I don't think that, well, the reason I know that's going to fail because the way you grind and upgrade units in that game is the most painstakingly shit ever. So like to have somebody, for example, the 3 new units that came with update 1.5 were Yuta, Yuki, and Jogo. All 3 units were fucking horrible. And one of those units cost 800 Robux, like there's straight up 800 Robux to get. All those units were fucking horrible, but they all took 15 hours of raid gameplay to Evo. So like I'm sitting here, imagine having somebody upgrade. You have somebody spend 15 hours to Evo a character, and then tell them, yeah, you can't bring your whole team into the game, which is honestly confusing to me. Because instead of balancing the characters to make shit usable, like for example, any other gacha game, niggas only use the highest rarity characters, right? And you can use those highest rarity characters and still have fun in the game because everything is relatively around the same power level. Like Legends, for example, yeah, power creep happens, but they don't really drop power creep unless it's like 2-3 months into the game. They drop domain characters in the first update, which kind of fucked the game. So like PvP can't really ever come back from that. I ain't gonna lie. PvP's gonna be dead forever. Artifact maybe even worse. Blessing is still in PvP. Like PvP was dead from the very start. There was never an option for PvP.
I feel like PvP in that game was a bit, how can I put this? It was always like a power creep in general. Like every update was a power creep. I don't know, hopefully they fix their issues. We gotta put our trust in them when it comes to that.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them. They've the raids came out how raids were. Those 3 characters in 1.5 were horrible. I don't trust them for anything.
It's okay, Black Star. It's okay. You never know. They could fix their issues. They could come up with a better solution. I still feel like Paragon was when they had Paragon. Even though this is more geared towards, how can I put this? It's more geared towards like kids. Kids love grinding. They love grinding in every game. But we can take for instance one of my favorite games, Fino, Deep. All right, I grind builds all day. Like
I can't even compare those because Deep is overall a good game.
I mean,
Anime Impact, I wouldn't call Anime Impact a bad game. It's clearly not made to have fun in. They want you to spend Robux.
I guess so. Speaking of Deep, right? Side note, did y'all see what they did in Sorcery? How they added dash?
What? I haven't played Sorcery.
Yeah, I've never played Sorcery.
Y'all haven't played Sorcery?
Well, I played it once, but that was like a long time ago before he closed it.
Bro,
Never played that.
they re-released it again, and they're still playing games, bro. They're still playing games. Like they're talking about. There's so many things that was promised, and nothing that was promised was dropped. They have like what? I think over 30k players right now. I think if somebody could fact check me on that, but I like the combat in Sorcery. I like what they're doing with it, but at the same time, I don't because there's a bunch of additions and just things that they've been adding that's just so stupid. Like none of it makes sense. They changed it from like a deep format to like a battlegrounds format. Like it was so bad. It's kind of the same way how I feel like with that other game that's about to drop soon, Paradox. Y'all heard about that?
I heard about that.
Bro, they got this card system and everything. Like, it's so random. Like, at that point, I might as well just play Peroxide. Like,
I key.
I'm not going back to Type Soul either, because the drama with Type Soul is crazy. It's insane. The Hakata update is kind of mid. It's basically the same thing. I heard that Hellverse is never dropping. These YouTubers keep dropping stuff about it. It's just a mess, bro. It's like a mess. But that's kind of like how it is with like the anime Roblox community. It's always like something, bro. It's always something. And no devs are ever like real when it comes to dropping things. Like, say for instance that My Hero game that dropped, right? It dropped, but they always drop it with like no content. Have you noticed that? Like lately, like games would release and it would have nothing. It would have like 2 missions. I feel like everything's just a cash grab now.
That My Hero game I didn't play either, and like.
Oh, there was a My Hero game that came out recently, wasn't there?
Yeah, they dropped the second version of it.
I don't even remember playing the first one because I could remember playing the first one. I knew the second one was gonna be ass, and lo and behold, it was horrible.
I mean, the first one was alright. The second one was garbage. What else? Anime Vanguards. Anybody play it?
I don't
No.
play Tower Defense games.
You don't play. Technically,
Yes, same. I don't play TDs.
Okay.
Like it's just I don't. Don't get me wrong. It's if you play Tower Defense, there's nothing wrong with it, but I have ADHD.
Okay.
I can't sit here and watch units. I can't sit here and just place a but like place. You spend 4 rounds of placing units, and then you just let that go on for like 40, 30 minutes. Like, I can't sit here and do nothing. Like most people when they play, you know the game not fun. When most people when they play the game, it's in the background. Doing something else when the game is fun.
Well, but that's
Like-
what a tower defense is basically.
Like I don't have a problem with somebody. You know,
Black has a point though. It's like if you playing a game and you gotta play another game while playing that game for entertainment. I don't know.
It's like playing Cookie Clicker, but then at the same time you're like in a match on League or something, like kind of like that.
if you play tower defense games, cool. But I will say, when All Star first dropped, I was playing it, you know. But then like, that's when I really found out, okay, this not really fun to me. And then after All Star dropped, like 20 more came out. Like I don't. I think Vanguard is just filling the monthly anime tower defense game. Next month there's gonna be another one that takes Vanguard place, and after that month another one. Like you know, it got like 2 more weeks before the October drop.
I mean,
And then we're gonna have the.
I mean, it fills the Anime Adventures hole because it basically is a copy of Anime Adventures. Not to put no slack on the devs or nothing, but it's like a better, for me, I think it's a better copy of Anime Adventures in general. It just fills the hole up for Anime Adventures. Like what ASTD is still out, and it's like it's easy to get into sort of, but at the same time it's like tower defenses are boring. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. There's nothing else to do with a tower defense. Like, okay, sure, you clear everything, you get all the units that you want, stuff like that, but then what? Then what? That you can't do a PvP in a tower defense. You can't do. It's just like it's a flavor. It's like a gacha flavor of the month thing. At least in like other gachas, like say for instance, Wuthering Waves, right? There's like story content. There's stuff you can do. Like with a tower defense, I wish they did like an original one. You know what I mean? Like with like own custom characters, like a story behind it. Like every single area is like a different story. Like that would be peak. Like it would actually be peak fiction. But all they do is they just cash grab, bro. It's like, oh, you just want to use your favorite anime character? Here you go. Like I don't like it. I feel
It's 2 reasons why I never work. The first reason, like, it's like all these tower defense games, they're mainly all the same because nobody cares about tower defense. They sit there to summon for the characters. They have all the characters, and they just flex because they feel better for having all the characters. It's like playing fucking Dokkan or something. Like, you know, in Dokkan, you just click bubbles. Niggas just get the characters because they look cool and it's their favorite character, right? And the reason there would never be a tower defense game with like original characters because nobody wants to play tower. Like, no, the only reason they're playing a tower defense game is because of the anime characters. Nobody wants to play tower defense. You drop some old. It must say tower defense. Nobody wants to play 90% of these games on Roblox. Anytime let's take for example Paragon. Back when Paragon was Paragon and it had all them OCs, nobody liked that shit. Yeah, no, the gameplay was like it was some Final. It was like some Fire Emblem gameplay. The gameplay was fun. Gameplay was real fun, but it wasn't fun enough to make people like the characters didn't make you care enough about the gameplay. So you was just like, well, I don't really care about these characters. I ain't really gonna play it. The gameplay cool. Most people said it was too hard. It was too much. Which to the basic Roblox player, Paragon's Paragon's gameplay was a little bit extra, you feel me? So like it would have had a very niche community, so it just didn't work. Like you look at other things, let's say for example, man, you look at other things like a lot of stuff on Roblox only works because of anime characters. If somebody was to make a TD game right now with their own original characters, nobody would play that shit.
It makes sense.
Nobody cares.
It's kind of how like how what's it called? I forgot the game. Dang, that's how much I didn't care about the game. What game was it? It's kind of like how the people that made JoJo's fighting game, that was kind of ABA-esque. How they made that and they said, you know what? People don't like games that are strictly just JoJo fighters.
Oh yeah, you talking about I remember.
Troublesome Battlegrounds too.
Yeah.
Oh, Troublesome. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
In that game was clean as hell, but
it was heat, bro. It was heat.
It ran into the problem of, oh shit, it's just JoJo characters. Why would I play Troublesome Battlegrounds too?
I could hop on ABA. Yep.
With Naruto characters, Dragon Ball characters, like it's kind of Roblox is a lot of devs don't understand this. I tried to tell them this for the past 7-8 years. Roblox is a very, very, very competitive marketplace. You can't drop some trash, get mad people don't play your trash, and then try to blame people for not playing your trash when there are actual thousands of other games out there to play. And I've been trying to tell niggas this for the longest. People come out here with these garbage ass RPG bandit beaters, and I be telling them like, yo, you can't drop this bullshit when Deepogen exists now. Like, even back when Rome was a thing, dropping this shit was kind of crazy, because it's like, but now that Deepogen's in the state it's at now, you can't drop no bullshit. Simply put their time into it. I can say, well, I can go back to Deepogen.
I feel
like
the same.
you niggas was dropping, bro. The amount of quote unquote anime killers that came out in 2022 was ridiculous,
bro.
And we're all in them right now.
It's what else is crazy about that too? With that amount at the same time, none of those games released, bro.
Man,
Emblem Tales, that shit didn't release, bro. It was supposed to be the world RPG is supposed to be the best game ever. Never released. Discord dead.
There's a lot that did release and they just failed. There's a lot that actually released they just were unknown because they straight up
marketing was
didn't
bad.
Get any didn't get any players.
And then you have some games that dead ass felt like God was there are some games you felt like Mike Wazowski, like fucking Builder Man himself was giving these niggas the keys to success. They just failed. Like Anime Showdown.
It's crazy.
Builder Man himself touched that game's forehead and was like, I give you my blessing. And these niggas was just like, I'm gonna just go play.
Yo.
These niggas.
No hate to Snellio, bro. No hate to Snellio, bro. But, bro, they dropped the bag, bro. They dropped the bag so bad.
Instead of going crazy on Anime Showdown, these niggas was making announcement posts every week for 2 months straight. We're playing Arcane Odyssey. We'll be back soon. They played Arcane Odyssey for 2 months, and then they dropped the most garbage character selection I've ever seen in my life. They dropped Nell, Jambiella,
chill.
Cyberman.
Oh, yeah, the Cyberman was crazy. Hit was lit.
Goku, Vegeta. No, it was Goku Black, Vegeta, fucking Ichigo. And I'm saying like some of these characters are kind of cool. You feel me? But you telling me you spent 2 months in fucking Arcane Odyssey to get a shit game, by the way. You spent 2 months playing that trash to then come and drop these characters, my nigga. Like the game didn't drop with Goku or Vegeta or Ichigo. Shit, nigga, the game still didn't have Sasuke. The first Dragon Ball character was hit. The first One Piece character was Katakuri. That's
heat though. That's heat though.
When I'm telling you, so many people wanted to play this game just because they didn't like ABA at the time. That was the phase of ABA when Paul was dropping BS. That's when Par was. It almost felt like Par was trying to make niggas quit ABA.
Nah,
The
Par was
characters he
bored.
was dropping.
I think Par.
It's so funny because after Anime Showdown died, Par said, "I'm immortal." It was so funny.
like people were so mad at Par. They was playing Anime Impact. Not Anime, but they was playing Anime Showdown. And Showdown wasn't. It was a genuinely fun game. They just dropped the update, and they just a horrible update. I don't even know.
Par said, "I'm immortal."
And then that was the biggest reality check right there for everybody else. It's like, yo, if Showdown couldn't do it, how can we beat ABA? ABA is gonna always be like, ABA gonna be around forever, bro. That's just, we just gotta accept that. I hope people accept that now. All these anime battleground games, I kind of feel bad for them because they gonna have their release. ABA gonna drop a character at the beginning of the month, and it can be they could drop fucking template character number 1, and it'll take all their players. That's
It's
just
crazy
bad.
though, cause like, imagine if ABA ever got like a full like VFX rehaul. Like,
That's what I'm saying,
that
bro.
shit would jump that motherfucking game up by like 30 or 40,000 players instantly. Like if they just went through every character and just remade the VFX, it'll take like maybe 3 or 4 months, maybe longer, because there's like 100 fucking characters. But like if they just did that, nigga, it would be so fucking lucrative.
Like if every character got a refresh, my nigga, when Goku, when base Goku and Vegeta got their refreshes, I was like, yo, you know they can cook like this.
I mean, they were cooking. I'm not even gonna hold.
Rukia got a refresh, like they was genuinely eating, and then it's like, yo, why can't you do this all the time?
But we know why. People are lazy. Plus,
Yeah,
they work.
Snake is.
Not just that. I fuck with Snake heavy. Like I used to play his old games when I was like younger. But the issue is people. The issue with devs, not to be that guy, you know. But the issue with y'all is y'all all cross devs. So you work on like multiple different games. So no one can ever like focus any of their attention on one game, if that makes sense.
I mean, that's really just in that community, really. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, no, that's the thing for all devs, but it's not like a crazy thing. That's more like standard because it doesn't really take away from any like production time or production quality because like most programmers can just get shit done very, very fast. It just depends on if they're motivated to do so, and that motivation it can be helped by having more than one project to work on at a time. You know?
You think so? I mean,
Oh, of course, that's not like speculation or anything. It's just facts.
okay, so having more options helps them to create better too at the same time, right?
Yeah, but like if you're already like a lazy dev, it's not gonna help you.
Okay, because I'm just speaking from a point of just like what I would think of. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get you on here too, because when it talks about like devs and stuff like that, I don't know too much. I'm just speaking off speculation, and I like to hear extra thoughts if that makes sense. But yeah, how you feeling, Fino? Deboking 1 billion visits update. How you feeling?
I don't know, standard, I suppose.
I don't know if I ever said it, but you know, congrats for that, my boy. You know,
Big
I
one.
know y'all boys is probably swimming in some bread right now, cause me myself, I bought 4 slots already. I'm probably gonna buy 4 more. You know, you're welcome.
I mean, Deboking, like, it doesn't make as much as people would think because it doesn't run off like too many greedy practices that a lot of games run off of. Even though rerolls are huge, it's not like Deboking doesn't make as much money as any other game with its player count would make. Is what I'm saying.
Yep. It's been so many times I've told Rag like, yo, you ain't even gotta be greedy, but it's like 4 game passes you can drop right now, and you just.
It's fine because really, even though like the deep community doesn't really understand it, or maybe they do, there's still some people that like have a good understanding of like the dev team and how
things
we
get dropped.
don't really care that much about sucking the community drop.
Or just imagine if the game was free with premium payouts.
It's better the way it is now.
I think there would be
probably.
too many exploiters. That's just my thought process.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't encountered an honest to God exploiter since that Bifron update. since Roblox did that thing. I ain't gonna
I've encountered a couple, but that's like in other games. Like never, not in Deep Open, but in other games I've encountered a couple. They still exist, but they're really hard to get their hands on at like a level 7 executor. Now I don't even know if level 7 exist anymore. They might be like lower level, but still decent.
But yeah, I don't know. I heard some backlash about the assassination changes and a bunch of other stuff, but I don't really care. I'm not.
There's backlash about everything, bro. Those people don't know what they want.
Debugging brain rot.
After you play a game for 1,000 hours, you don't know what the fuck you want anymore.
Honestly, there's a lot of things people want. Do y'all really read suggestions, by the way? I'm just curious. Yeah. Okay, I saw some stuff that Aga posted about you guys reading suggestions, but I wasn't really sure. You know, I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth.
I ain't gonna lie. Unpopular, maybe popular opinion. Aga's my guy, right? I rock with Aga.
I don't know about that. I don't like the PvE changes, but go on.
But when he be making these suggestions, I'd be like, shut up, bro. Oh my god.
Aga make me mad as fuck sometimes, bro.
When he nerfed Ferryman, when I'm
bro,
telling
I was so
you,
mad.
like,
you don't even know. I was so mad.
I had the most heinous racist DM typed in his DM, but I was like,
crazy.
I was like, Aga's my man. I ain't gonna send this. I was genuinely so upset, bro.
You know how many builds I've wiped in Diluvian now because of like random reasons, lag, my wind up, my corrupt payback not working, like, and I blame Aga every time. Every time.
I ain't trying to sit here and straight up blame Aga, but like, for example, during 2-time chess, like, once you get like, you know, a couple max builds on Deboken, you really trying to finish them, right? How do you really finish? Like, for example, I make anime builds, right? So for my anime builds, I finish all the talents and shit. It's max power. I got the outfit. Now I tell myself, I got to get my build. During 2 times weekend, I would probably spend 10 to 12 hours plus during the weekend fighting Ferryman, and I come out with like, I don't know, like 10 plus idols, bro. And that's what I would do on Deboken in the weekends. You know, I get on grind idols. Now it's like, no matter where I go, Ferryman, fucking what's that nigga name? Primadon. No matter where I go, I'm getting shit. And the reason Primadon is, I don't think Aga realized this, right? Well, he probably did. But you know, you gotta make gankers overall gankers happy, I guess. I don't know who's the overall ganks, like, against some bitches, but like, Primadon is the worst mob. So it's the worst boss in game because the loot pool is so garbage. The amount of rain and void spires you get from that nigga's chest make me want to go to Par's house and find him.
That's crazy.
You can't sell rain or void spires. So you just got once you already have one in your inventory. Every time you get one of those, you effectively got nothing.
Actually, Loki.
Wait, you can't sell them?
No, you can't.
I can add that.
Yeah, void spires.
I'll put it in my notes.
Yeah, because void spires and rain spires, we can't sell. Ever.
You can't sell them.
They're just
you
locked.
Can't drop them. Once you get one, every other one you get is nothing. And Primadon's void and Primadon's spire rate is so astronomically high. If you get 10 relics, 7 of those relics are spires.
He not lying though.
Even right now with 4 times fucking chest, 7 out of 10 of your relics are spires, and you can't even do nothing with them. They serve no purpose.
Look, incorrect. Void spires do serve a purpose, and rain spires are never used, even though they're supposed to be attack choice or whatever. They're never used.
Yeah, void spires serve a purpose, but you use one, like, you know, you click it and they go on like a 30-minute cooldown. What I'm gonna do with 20? Why do I have 10 void spires and 15 rain spires on my Coke account right now?
You should see my bank.
like, bro, what do I do with these? And then you make Ferryman ass. Like, niggas wasn't grinding Ferryman because Ferryman was easier. It's because Ferryman's loot pool isn't garbage.
I mean,
like,
there's no real reason to go to Ferryman anymore unless you're grinding. Because normally what I do,
like,
I do trial
Ferryman
1,
is,
and then I go straight to Ferryman and I max out there. And
Ferryman is complete. I used to go to Ferryman to grind for hours, man. I'm talking about the Ferryman biggest strength was that he had good relics. And honestly, the drop rate wasn't even all that crazy. Nigga, I'm spending 10 hours in this, and I'm only getting what, like 10 idols, a couple, you know, a couple fucking armor needles and stuff. Like, you know, I was getting the
Smiths,
Smith's hours. I was getting those out the ass. And, you know, those are kind of, you know, it was good to get those. But now it's like, I gotta go to Ferryman. I'm just getting Spire. Every time I get a Spire, man, I'd be like, curse you, Agamasu, bro. I don't. If you remove Spires from Primonon's, honestly, if you remove the Spires from Primonon's chest, Primanon would be so much better to run.
You just make it have a lower drop rate.
Alright, yeah.
For Prima Don. I'm pretty sure Spires are just like generalized things that drop.
Nah, bro. I've never got a Spire from Ferryman. I ain't gonna lie.
I've never.
It's like there's like a loophole thing, but
it's just random.
Yeah, when I say generalized, I mean like, you know, it's just a default item.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense, but I just feel as if just like the use of them, like when you're grinding, like I get it, like Spires are good for certain things, but sometimes it's just like if you're there for like 10, maybe 8 hours, and you're just grinding, right? I don't want to see them all the time, bro. Like I don't need this many. I got like what 8 in like all of my inventories, like on my slots, and I have 52 slots. I have max slots. Like I bought all slots, and even when I was grinding my other builds to do like videos or stuff like that, I would just have an amass amount from just me being a ferryman. It's like, okay, cool, I can go do another boss in overworld and stuff like that. But I feel like the good thing about ferryman, like there's like a gentleman's agreement, right? If you go there and you see somebody else there, you don't. Nobody ever fought each other, because it was just like, it's just like if you die, you're gonna be all the way across the map. If I die, you're gonna be across the map. So it's just like, it was a gentleman's agreement. It was like kind of like a safe spot for like some PvE players, just like grind and stuff like that. I get the PvP aspect is very important in Deep Ocean, but when it comes to like the PvE players already got super nerfed already. That bug is gone, right? For Enhanced Spirit, the thing should have been gone regardless. That's fine, right? But them touching Ferryman so much to the point where like you don't even, like, you barely even see an idol there. Like all you see is like smiths. But I guess the good change that they added was if you have 5 smiths, you could turn it into an armor's ring needle, which is nice. But sometimes you didn't even see smiths. Or they added legendaries to the loot pool, right? I only see crit blades every now and then. Like every like maybe 25, 30 runs. I see a crit blade every now and then. I've only seen one post of somebody seeing what's it called? The that shadow rapier, deep spindle. I didn't even know it was in there.
I thought you wanted to get that from the event.
Nope, it's in the loot pool. It's random. It's super rare. But
I ain't never know that.
I feel like Ferryman has like, the only thing Ferryman's good for now is grinding levels technically safely, and what else? Even curling knife is garbage. Nobody uses it. Like it's just, it has no purpose besides grinding. Yep, grinding knowledge and spring, which is nice. It's a safe way to grind knowledge. What else? You can get the oath stuff for Chain Warden, which is really nice. It's really good to just go there from after getting Chain Warden, and afterwards it's just Ferryman's useless. Like even Chaser has like a use, bro. You can fight Chaser to get Bloodforge Crown or like other stuff. Like, I feel like he has nothing going for him. Even like low-key Primadon is good because you can get what God roll helmets and stuff like that. I do love the addition of the Submarine Hollow. It's amazing, the upgrades that they did. I'm able to get like Iron Singers and stuff like that. It's basically the new best place to get God roll equipment. Diluvian is Diluvian. I don't know how to feel about Diluvian. I like Diluvian. It's a good addition in general. Like, it's fun when you're doing it with friends. It was meant to do with friends, but at the same time, some people don't have friends. The solo PvE players be wiping in there all the time because just things don't work sometimes, or they lag out, which that's on you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I was expecting kind of more, getting a little bit more stuff from the 1 billion visits weekly, but I'll take what I can get. I do love the chef weapons. Chef weapons are hype. Love the dual light weapon that has like the what's it called?
On the spatula?
Yeah, it has the crit from I forgot what it's called. It has the crit from that one medium weapon, and then it has like an additional addition to it. But I feel like as if the main issue I have with like the Deep Ocean updates is sometimes some things are being reused. Like say for instance these new weapons, right? The chef set, right? The chef set is funny, it's a meme, but like some of the crits are just reused. I kind of wish some of the older weapons got new crits too, like Forgotten Gladius, stuff like that. I wish they got more crits that were towards them. I really enjoyed when you guys were adding new crits to old weapons. Like
well, that was like that was me, and that week I made the flamethrower, so I didn't really have time to do anything.
Oh, it's okay. Still at the same time, like I really enjoyed when you and everybody else was. Were you adding new crits in general?
Yep. Yeah. I was adding.
Yeah, all those new crits.
For like a whole year. I was adding crits.
All those new crits are so heat, bruh. Just being able to use older weapons that had basic like sword crits, that they have more life to them. If that makes sense, they have like more like.
I think there's a few I didn't make, like the Krulian.
Yeah, that one's kind of fun. I don't like the charge mechanic.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, you know.
What?
I'm gonna ask what the community want to hear. Are you ready?
What?
I'm gonna ask what the community want to hear. Are you ready?
I mean, it's gonna be something very annoying. So, you know.
Are you ready?
Why would I have to be ready for?
What's going on with like the like what's why is every week it's just another weapon for the golden child?
Chill.
What, you mean Flamestorm?
Yeah, like
Fino cook, bro.
I don't like it.
Every
Very
week,
simple answer.
every week Flame Charm gets like a, you know, first it was like Pirate Keeper. Oh, okay, cool weapon. Still hate you for that. And then it was the then it was the chainsaw medium shit. Who made that? By the way, was that you too?
It's Inferno. No, that was mine.
That was Lime. Yeah, he dropped that and it was like, okay, cool. And then you came right back with the flamethrower.
Chill.
But at the
Flamethrower's
same
fire.
time, we did it. At the same time, I will give you, like, in y'all defense, we got the Bolt Crusher and we got the Deep Spindle. You know, so it was like some cooldown. You know, but like
Chris Winter, we got that too.
Like, when do we get the Wraith Flag?
That's a good
Get the
one.
what?
The Wraith Claw. When did we get that? I think that was like 3 weekly.
Yeah, that was a bit ago.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's not Flames, man. Listen, cause you had
It wasn't.
Flames.
The issue.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
The
The
community.
only element that hasn't gotten new legendary in a while is Iron Sea. So I'm not
I mean,
an Iron Sea weapon. It's just
That's cause like, yeah. Oh, a lot of people don't like Iron Sing. Like, it's
Nah, people like Iron Sing, but
people like it.
I've always
I'm
made
not-
this-
I'm not
No,
making
like-
it weapon.
But I mean the devs. Like
I don't.
I know personally another dev that refuses to make anything Iron Sing.
I don't want one. I feel like Iron Sing is
a
just
large
way too
portion of
broken as
those
it is.
I'm gonna make an Iron Sea weapon.
Bro, you know how many times I'm in E-News chat and they're talking about, yo, where's the Iron Sing weapon? Iron Sing doesn't have a weapon yet. But we know why. Iron Sing is low-key broken. It is so good. And then you give it a weapon on top of that. Y'all already got Scrap Singer, bro. Lock in. like
Them boys haven't. If you realize, Iron Sing hasn't gotten a mantra since release, by the way.
it did. It got the needle one.
No, it did. It did.
Yep.
It got the
What it got?
that tether one that Dex made. Like the
One?
the one that was like super busted. Like that shit was very good for a short amount of time.
And then it got this recently. It got one new mantra where it's like,
Wait, no.
Oh
What's
yeah,
that
it got the
Spikes.
teleportation one too. It
Oh,
got the
yeah.
spikes,
Yeah, the spikes is
It
cool.
got a couple.
Fino, how do you feel about new paths being added?
They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, makes sense. Thought so. It's crazy because I'm from the same community, sort of. Like, Deep's not my main griff. You know, I play fighting games. I play, like, things off Roblox. But every time I hear things in the community talking about, when are we going to get a new path? When are we going to get a new path? But then people don't know what's behind it and how much work it takes behind that. And then they just make it seem like it's so easy when it's not. And I hate that.
It's a pain in the ass because you gotta go in and then you gotta like remake every single VFX or either that or you gotta like add a clause for that new path to make it, you know, look like a new path and not just a fucking reskin.
Speaking of reskin,
You gotta make it work like a new
whoever you got on making those new images for the cards, shout out to them. All the cards that
I'm
don't
pretty
have.
sure Archmage makes all the art.
Oh, he did those. He did the card, the new card
Yeah, I'm
text.
pretty sure it's Archmage.
Yeah,
Archmage is like a goat of that.
Yo, shout out to Art. All right.
Yeah. Arch is for real.
Let's get past Deep now. Relsey's open testing happening soon. Kind of hyped for that, low key. I didn't pay money, but I'm glad to see what content comes from that.
Wait, you gotta pay to play?
it's the usual stuff where you like, you pay for like access for like a chance to be able to test.
For a chance?
Hey, bro,
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Nigga, I might just DM them niggas like, hey,
You want money back?
hey, it's your boy.
oh, they got the Rel devs got money though. The Rel bros got money.
Like
though.
that's what I'm confused about. Like, nigga, a raffle? Like,
But they did do. I think they did do applications for people that wanted to try to see if they test. But big YouTubers are gonna get in. Like we all know that. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like what they're doing with UpRLCs. I like the direction they're going in. I see a lot of hate coming from it. I'm not really like a writer or whatever, but it's the Rel bros. There's probably still gonna be heat. Most likely, they're gonna get a lot of like traction. It's probably gonna be RP for you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like,
I don't think For You even cares. That dude's like he's been rich for so long.
Yeah, I
For
get
You's
that.
an actual psychopath. Like,
Yeah, he's a psychopath too.
I don't think For You is good in the head. So like, I don't even think For You like, he probably doesn't even understand what Rel sees coming out does for his game. But at the same time, I hate to make it seem like I'm playing on For You's downfall, but I genuinely hope Rel sees comes out and just shits on GPO, because For You has had so long to make a good, like, he's had so long to make a good product. His update schedule is like, he needs to be put down for it.
Once every sometime.
Wait.
And then when the stuff comes out, it'd be like, yo, I waited 8 months for 2 things. Like, like, what's the point?
Bro,
the thing is, like, at the moment he's dropping filler updates, like,
bro, it's not.
It's just sad, bro.
Bro, it's not as bad as the YBA kids, bro. They're going through hell.
Oh no, bro. I don't understand how that game even has a player base. Like,
it's the only JoJo game, bro. If you think about it. Well, we got Project JoJo coming out soon. I'm kind of hyped for that. Yo, remember what happened to Project Stars, bro? I'm mad they dropped that. It had such a good business model.
I don't even remember Project Stars. I ain't gonna lie.
You wasn't around for that? It was heat. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was heat.
On Roblox?
Yeah, they did really good with it, and then they just stopped updating, stopped touching it like always. And then they said they were gonna go work on something else. I think that was supposed to be the successor to Bizarre Day, maybe. Somebody's gonna check me for being wrong, but still, it was really good. I like the direction they were going with. What else is on the docket? Flop or not segment. I forgot about that. What has come out recently that might be a flop?
There was a game that dropped, Anime Burst.
What?
It was like
what kind of
Anime Burst was like, it was an Anime Impact clone. It has 0 players right now.
Oh no.
That
Anime Burst, what is that?
It was an Anime Impact clone. I was like, remember you remember Andy Blocks, Fino?
You gotta link it to me. Cause
it has the same art style of Andy Blocks, and this game was dead on arrival. Like, they let me and Colin in to like make a video, and I ain't even dropped the video. Like, we played on stream, and I was like, yo, this game, it's different. That don't mean it's good. It's not the same as Anime Impact. It has some differences, but it's not good at all. And the game was booty butt garbage. The game dropped to like 50 players, then it dropped down to a quick 10, and then 0 after a week. It was kind of sad, because it didn't even reach 100 players for real, man. And I was just sitting here like,
pretty crazy.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
What about Devils of Creation? How y'all feel about that?
I was like busy with IRL stuff when that game released. I never got to play it either.
That game.
Oh no, Blackstar. Blackstar, let me have this one. All right, I like it. All right, for what it is. I played a little bit, probably to like level 25, and then stopped. But it just feels too much like Black Desert for me. They took a lot of stuff from Black Desert.
Oh, I should have played that game then, cause I got like 500 hours on Black Desert.
Yo, we gotta play together, bro.
Yeah, I'm a big Black Desert fan.
Yo, me too.
I won't say I'm a Black Desert fan. I'm just an MMO fan in general.
I love BDO. I have like 2 Max Warriors. I have a Berserker. I have a bunch of slots. I play with my homies or like stuff like that.
I got a Corsair,
okay,
a Ninja, and both of those are Awakened.
Okay. Awaken Corsair is really good.
Yeah, it is.
I want to make there's a new class that's coming out soon, and there's some new content I want to try out. So if you
not gonna sugarcoat. I don't even got Black Desert installed anymore.
Hey, at some point we could play again, bro. I'm down. run up a couple hours, play some PvP. But yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, Devis. But yeah, that was the main issue I had with Devis. It felt too much like Black Desert. It even has like the leveling system was Black Desert. The whole what else? Just mobs kind of act the same. Uh, Another thing is I hate fetch quest games, bro. I hate fetch quest games so much. When I say fetch quest, I mean I hate games where I have to go from one place to another place and then back and forth all day instead of like a clear okay, I go to this place and then all right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, basically games with no engagement is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's no like there's a story in it, but at the same time I just can't mess with
Engagement doesn't really just refer to story. It just refers to anything that you have to be, actively focused on doing. It's something that you can't like zone out and do.
Okay. Blackstar, I know you wanted to talk about it. Go ahead.
There was a creation. That game, it had the chance to be so good. I started playing the game, and like when you start playing the game, you start asking yourself, why isn't this a game? Why isn't that a game? Well, every time I ask myself, why isn't such and such a game? Such and such was locked behind a purchase.
Are you talking about the inventory issue? They have the same inventory thing as Black Desert. That's another thing.
Like,
you have to pay for inventory.
So many things were just locked behind spending Robux, bro. Like, the first 3 minutes into the game, I'm trying to make my character. Nigga, 90% of character customization is locked behind the Game Pass. I'm sitting here like, yo, I didn't even have a chance to play the game yet, and you're charging me? I can't even make my character in peace? Come on, man. They just, from the jump, they really went full send with the we just want your bread, man. Just pay us right now. And like, it's good where it's at right now in terms of players. It's at 3.6K, but when the game first dropped, it was like 30, 40. To lose 90% of your players that fast, kinda concerning, not gonna lie. I hate making this comparison, but like, you look at Deep. Deep right now has 19K players. Deep is a couple years old, bro. New game drops and you lose 90% of your players in under a week, bro. That says a lot about the game.
Well, yes, because it's not geared towards it. It's under the same problem that we were talking about before. How games on Roblox, if they're not geared towards children doing mindless tasks, they're not going to be played. It's the same thing. It's kind of why how we'll take Blox Fruits for instance. People still play Blox Fruits and they play Blox Fruits because there's mindless tasks and there's not really any reason a microtransaction either because everything's more readily available. It's kind of the same thing with tower defenses. Mindless tasks keep kids like engaged. They think they're doing something, if that makes sense, but they're not really doing anything. You know where I'm coming from?
Yep.
I think the issue with Devas is it's complex, yes, and it has things that make it a good game, but at the same time they try to treat it as if it was an MMO, like a AAA game that's like off Roblox, like kind of like how BDO is. They tried to make the same format instead of knowing that kids are going to play these games and just not a lot of free stuff to make them feel like they're doing something. Grinding gems in that game to buy extra like inventory slots is an arduous, like it's a horrible thing to do. Like it's really bad. Like the grind is so bad because you get little to nothing, and even quests give you little to nothing.
Wait. So I've never played that game. So explain that to me. So there's like a system similar to like gacha games, is what you're saying, where you can like grind in game to like purchase stuff that's usually only viable with money. Like
sort of, but also in game they have a storage system, right? You have just like how Black Desert has our storage system where we have
tanks and stuff.
Yeah, but your character storage.
Oh, you mean like an inventory, like
yes,
like
you have to actually buy inventory space with like.
Whoa,
yes,
crazy.
Bro. You can't even
you
can't even use regular gold to buy it. You have to use like the little gems and stuff that you get from missions or defeating mobs. And sure, it stacks up over time, but at the same time, and most of the time when you're crafting things, crafting takes up space. So you basically have no space ever unless you buy extra space. And you know what else? They make you buy waypoints, bro. You have to spend Robux to get waypoints. on the map.
That's pretty crazy. I feel like if they had just like went the route where they like, you know, the game would had a big release. At least I saw that. Like, there's a lot of players on release. That game probably could have, like, if they wanted money that badly, they could have just made it paid access and not had as many microtransactions. Just made all that paid stuff you mentioned free.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been much easier on the community, and it also would have. I don't know, maybe they just want to troll. I get that instinct too, you know, they just want to fuck around.
I feel like
they just want to cause trouble.
No, I feel like
tomfoolery.
A little bit of tomfoolery. But there's different ways to like.
nah. What they did was they tried to steal a AAA title's methods and try to
true,
market
that
it. Try to market it on Roblox, forgetting that there's
Yeah.
your main audience, besides us older individuals that have grown up on the platform, are all kids. So once they go in the game and see that a lot of stuff is blocked behind miniature paywalls, they're not gonna stay on it.
And not only that, those like AAA titles, they do a lot of research to find out like what's the limit of like, you know,
What they can do.
what a person would tolerate on average. And you know these are like $1 million companies, and they spend a lot of money like just figuring out, you know, what like how far can we stretch the rope before players like this is too much. And they also use like a lot of methods to like rope you in, and like keep you engaged early on to like, you know, trick you into doing that grind later on. So you know, when like you're just seeing it at the face value and you copy that, you don't really understand as much as you know the people who have entire divisions.
It's like I get it. Like I get it. You want the bag, bro. I get it. Like I get it. But like, if you want a project to be successful, you gotta put the time in. Like you can grab all these random devs, you could pay them, you could throw thousands of dollars to something, and it's like, is it gonna be a longevity thing, or is it gonna be like a once in a lifetime thing? If that makes sense. Like, to go back to the whole debugging thing, Deep's run, like throughout, they've been consistent. Like even with like the delays, stuff like that, there's still things that's given to the players that have paid for the game that's been given at all times. It's not like nobody loses anything, nobody has to beg for storage, nobody has to do any of this stuff. Everything is set in stone. That's kind of like why I'm actually kind of glad that it's paid access, because I believe paid access helps you guys a lot too, in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, people, like, whenever like I like see a YouTube video that would call like debugging like, or YouTube video or comment be like, oh, the devs are money hungry or something. Like, bro, the game is $5 and you played it for like 1,000 hours. I think you got your money's worth a long time ago.
Yeah, they don't really know what money hungry means.
Nothing is
like, you don't really know what that means.
Nothing is taken away from you, bro.
3 game passes in Deepwoken total, like.
And you don't even need to get them, bro. You don't even need to buy slots,
all you need to
bro.
do is buy the game, and like Arch makes sure people gets like free slots like all the fucking time. Like if there's anybody who doesn't care about money on the on the team the most, it's Arch. Arch, like, he will just make sure you guys are happy all the time. And people hate Arch. It's so weird. The community, like a large portion of the community, just despises it.
It's because
there's no reason for it whatsoever. You can only laugh, bro.
Arch major.
I feel the same too, because it's always the people on the outside looking in that don't understand what goes into everything on the inside. It's like, bro just gave us slots for having A rank and S rank. Bro did all this stuff already, and they still, like, he can always never do anything good, like, ever.
Yeah, they don't understand, like, what Arch did there was the equivalent to just like setting money on fire. That's what he did. That's the only way to describe it. It's taking a bag of money and flushing it down the toilet. That's what Arch did.
I don't get it, bro.
Like, and you know that it goes for like all of Monad too. Well, basically, like, we're all here just to have fun.
Exactly. Like, that's kind of what I like about the community too. Like, it's so a double negative, because the community is so dog. It's so dog water.
It's okay,
but
they don't know.
It's
they don't know that
It's so bad, but like there's certain clusters of cool people. It's kind of like why I kind of avoid certain crowds now as I've like gotten, because I started playing Deep like 3 months ago. Like I have I started playing 3 months ago, and I've been on Roblox forever now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I bought it on release. I died in Lower Arisia, didn't know where to go, and then didn't play it. And then 3 months ago, I picked it up, and I was like, okay, it's cool. There's more. It's more friendly towards players. That's kind of why I like how I like when Eclipse dropped those videos before, and the team was like,
up that a lot.
yeah, the team was like, you know what? Yeah, like I can actually hop on the game and play Chime with my homies, or I can just like grind out Chime, or I could test my builds without having to die. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy
Yeah.
I enjoy that you guys are like listening to the outside more now. You know?
Well, early Deep carried a lot of the hostilities from Rogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, that it just had to like evolve into the modern era for a lot of its features.
Hostilities from Rogue. You mean like all the animosity towards the dev team, or
No,
just
no,
players?
I mean like quite literally the game design in Rogue Lineage was extremely hostile.
Okay. I played. Did I touch Rogue? I think I did. I think I touched Rogue when Oni dropped, and then I was like, nah, because it was like Exploiter Heaven at that time. So people were just like TPing through everything. Like I was getting like spawns into like random like ganks. Like it was bad. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I just.
No, that's understandable. I mean, early Rogue was like honestly, the amount of fuck shit that could happen to you was so funny. Like I had to, so like
Yo, talk.
you can't imagine it, bro. I like.
Was it really that bad? You know.
No, I mean, bad for you is enjoyment for me. It's so fucking funny. Like
Niggas don't know.
People just dying for no fucking reason and losing their shit. Like
Niggas don't know about Infernasu telling that nigga. Never forget, Khan made that video telling everybody what the fucking observer block is, and exploiters went crazy.
oh yeah, that.
Exploiters lost their marbles. It was something. It was something in gang gospel, right? Like, if you was in a losing class, you can like, you can quite literally observe people, right? You can view them and see what they was doing, right? But there was something in game that allowed you to block that, you know, to make it so a nigga couldn't pretty much spectate you, bruh.
Are you serious?
Khan told everybody that, and every exploiter got that.
He's part of the problem, bro.
Every exploiter got that, and it was so bad for like the next 3 weeks.
Con, bro. Con.
Because now it's like a person would kill you. He'd be like, yo, nigga be like, yo, observe them and clip it. They have observe block. I can't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rogue. You know it's crazy.
No, wait,
People still
that
play
reminded
Rogue to
me-
this day.
But no, that reminded me of like early Rogue. Khan had like tricked people into it's like, you know, back when White King's Amulet was a thing. Like
I remember that.
so after he tricked those niggas and became like fucking Cameo, that nigga's whole voice changed. His whole personality.
Exactly. That nigga went from that nigga.
That nigga's voice was fucking like it went from prepubescent to deepest party.
So it went to his current voice now, like what it is now.
Yes. His current voice is now. It, like I swear it was like he was like, okay guys, I'm about to do it, and he did it, and then he was like, hey guys, I'm back.
Mr.Fino, but that boy was like, yeah guys, I'm about to get him, I'm about to hit him, I'm about to do it. And so he did it. He was like, yeah, I'm a Cameo now. I was like, what? This nigga hit Super Saiyan 3?
Nigga started talking like Gogeta, bro. Yeah, I'm a Cameo now.
I was like, yo, he evolved in real time.
It was so funny.
Nigga became a Cameo in real life.
I was in tears, bro. Like Rogue had funny shit like that for no reason, especially like when you accidentally killed your friends. Like they'll get mad as fuck because lives were.
Lives is crazy. Honestly, you still have lives in Deep, but like, could you revive back then?
No.
Oh
well,
no.
You could buy like a last win, but that's it. Like if you lost your lives, the only way to restore them was like a Phoenix now, and those are super rare, and exploiters always picked up all of them. So you know, losing a life was a big fucking deal, because once you got wiped, that's it.
So it's not like where you get gray health, right? Like how in Deep.
No, you had just lives. You start with 3, and those were your lives forever. And I think there was a cap. You could only cap them out at like 4, but that cap came late.
Oh nah.
Yeah, you can only cap out at 4. So if you die 3 times in a row, you're wiped. That's it.
Oh nah.
Most people weren't even at 3 lives because, you know, in your progression to become like an ultra class, you lose a life or 2. So most people are on 2 or 1 life. So if you're fighting a gank and you die once, the fight's over. Like, you're just going because you're not gonna risk getting wiped. You just leave.
Bro, what is this game? I'm so glad I didn't play Rogue.
Rogue was funny as fuck. Like, it was absolutely hilarious.
Rogue would have brought something out in me, bro.
No.
The exploits in Rogue in the things in Rogue Lineage was so, bro. We spent 40 minutes killing Joey Hunter. He was a max vampire abyss walker. And somebody had a night stone. So it was always nighttime in his server. We spent 40 minutes killing him.
That shit was so crazy. Cause no, I remember I was the leader of the house back then. And like I was on my like what sigil night or something. We definitely spent like at least an hour fighting that nigga. And I 1v1'd him for like a straight hour. And like he probably thought I was pissed off or something, but like I don't really get mad like that. But like I like people thinking that I get mad. So I like fucking would keep like going after him, ignoring everybody else, even if I die. Cause like, I'm not gonna say it, but you know I will say it. I had like exploits back in Rogue, so yeah, I definitely had.
Oh, now I gotta edit that out.
It's fine.
Okay, all right, cool. We're gonna leave it.
I work for them now.
Yo, side note, Fino.
Yo.
I don't know if you want to listen here or not. You know, just I had like 2 ideas for Deep, by the way. Two, all right.
Oh,
Can we chill? All right, it's just 2 light ones. All right. Can we get clothing for guilds, like guild fits? That are like,
Who let him cook?
That
like,
sounds pretty cool.
like universal guild fits.
Who let him cook?
Sounds very problematic.
How though?
Because people can upload bypass clothing.
No, not like that. No, it will be just like regular like armor.
Oh, you mean
like,
you can get in-game armor?
Yes,
oh.
that's it. You know, you get your guild emblem.
That sounds cool.
Guild
Yeah,
emblem
that
on
sounds
one
cool.
side. That's
Sure.
literally it.
I'll write that down.
And then they could transmog it. You know.
Yeah, that does sound cool actually.
Because I feel like guild bases, we got the song right, which was cool, but I feel like it doesn't have enough. Like, you being in a guild really doesn't have any like, besides like the base, right? There's no like guild representation. You can't really represent your guild in a sense. So I thought maybe like, you know, like guild armor like fit, or like a cape or something. A cape would be cool, you know, with like the emblem of your guild on the back. That'd be fire. You know what I mean? Just transmog it on whatever item you want. You know?
To this day,
Sounds cool.
what people can still need, and it's been missing this entire time, is One Piece style customization boats.
Okay, buddy, you're clipped.
Why don't we have better boats?
Get out of here, bruh. The boats are fine.
No, they're not, Gospel. Gospel. The nigga you're talking to, the dev of Deep Ocean, does not drive a boat. He has a race that can fly.
Well,
Because
I mean,
boats
even
are horrible.
Even if I couldn't
Every
fly,
single-
I would just use my wood to teleport or something.
Every single dev does everything in that game but drive a boat.
Bro, we
Because
don't
they
use
know
boats. We have teleportation and combo. What we need boats for?
They know boats are horrible. Oh yeah, the two legendary bells. Cool.
What we need boats for,
Ants.
bro? Boats aren't used. Okay,
I
boats.
I couldn't say stuff like this on Nagamatsu's like because like I have to maintain like the developer aura.
Why?
But,
Be yourself, you know. I'd rather you be yourself than.
No, man, shut up. I'm me now.
What do we need boats for? The game is on water, nigga. What do you mean? What do we need boats for?
Bro, I wanted like airships. I wanted airships.
Okay, that's fire. That's heat. That's so heat. That's so heat.
I wanted like airships or like big ass hot air balloons.
That's so heat, Fino. That's so heat.
Yeah, bro, it would have been so tough.
That's the problem with you people.
Whoa,
That's so crazy. But like imagine though, imagine if there's like you can make maybe like if there's already like one airship in the server, you can only spawn one more. Like there's a server-wide limit or something. Only like because I imagine they'd be pretty fucking big, and I don't want to like cause too much like lag issues. Cause
okay, so I'm gonna spawn like 50 ironclads on one server now. I got you. I'm gonna lag
I'm
up.
pretty sure did something to make sure you can't do that.
I don't think so.
There's no way. Otherwise, like I know the deep community would like fucking troll. Like
Everybody's broke. They're too busy leveling up their mantras and stuff. Ain't nobody got ironclad. Ironclad is like a dead dead shit.
Like,
Yeah, ironclads are big as fuck too. They're hard to like. I feel like the ironclad could be like remade to be skinnier because the map is like map's got a lot of narrow areas and the ironclad can get fucking stuck.
I get stuck in Sonic Seeker all the time. I gotta
Yeah, that's what I'm
despawn
saying.
it and then respawn it.
I think the ironclad should be remodeled to be skinnier or something, or just not so fucking huge. I mean, big boats are fun though. But...
Yeah, facts.
the ironclad was cool the week it dropped, but like after that, it was like, this is just, what else on the ship? Nothing. It's just big ship that's slower because they can't catch the wind.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only problem with like Deep Ocean's boats is not really the problem with the boats. It's the problem with the map design itself. Because like in a game like OPR, or nobody even knows what the fuck that is, but One Piece by Snake World, like the islands were you always could get to a boat extremely quickly from an island. The islands in Deep Ocean are massive. They're like 10 times the size of like even like the smallest islands are just fucking massive, which makes boats way less important because you spend more time on land. But like if the islands were way smaller, more spread apart, and you know they had a like better flow to get to and from the other, and then you could like always have support from a ship shooting cannons on the island or something. Like bro, nobody played fucking OPR, so they don't know, but like maybe I could find a YouTube video.
They too young for that.
Let me see if I can find a YouTube video of that shit. It's like
They wouldn't understand.
OPR. One Piece what?
it was Snake World's One Piece Requiem. I just found it. Hold on.
Requiem.
It's an Infernasu video. Oh, that's me! Yo! The Infernasu video from 7 years ago. I'm in it because I'm playing OPR. Wait, let me timestamp this better. Hold on. Yeah, here's a better timestamp.
Alright,
But you can see like the ship fights in this shit are like there's a war going on the island, and because the island's like designed, it's easy for ships to bombard the fuck out of it.
oh,
The Khan's character is hilarious.
oh
So
no.
On 7 years ago, you used to wear the fucking muscle package. My god, was so fucking dumb.
Bro's played practically everything, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
You really got that shit on?
Wait, I can hear my stupid ass laugh in this.
Bro, why does this game look so laggy?
That's because it's like it was like what 60 players or 70 all fighting and like multiple ships bombarding. like it was a huge war. It wasn't like a 20-player like battle. It was a lot of niggas in there. It's like a 35v35. Oh, you can hear Rag in this too.
Exactly.
That boy, Ragoozer.
Them was back in the days.
Yeah, but basically like ships don't have that much importance because the size of the islands and the design of the actual map in Deep Ocean, so it like lowers the value of ships. There's no inherent problem with the ships themselves. It's just the inherent problem with the design of the map that doesn't like prioritize them heavier. It's a sea game, but it's like it's not really a fault of the ability. It's just like a circumstance of like the early design, I guess.
I feel that.
If another Luminant ever got released, though, I'd love it if like the islands were just small, like Archipelago style, where like boats were super important. There would be like a permanent speed boost on boats too, because it's like an inland sea or something like galleys or some shit. This would be cool.
This people on boats it goes crazy. And I got another question for you, Yayafino.
What?
What's up with Towerbound?
Yeah, where's Towerbound, bro?
Well,
I've been trying to play that joint. Dabo said he'll try to get me in for testing, but where Towerbound at?
I mean, I could have accepted you. Like, if you decided to tag me, man, I'm not like Hollywood or nothing. I just forget things really easily.
That's why I came to talk to you, Fino, because I feel like you're down to earth. You feel regular. You know what I mean?
I stopped working on Towerbound for like a full month now. I think it's been because I had some like
Stuff going on.
yeah, stuff going on. I'm back now, so I'm back to like making things as normal. Just getting my schedule back together.
Okay,
Did
good.
you ever get the GY from Master or?
Well, MJ, I'm gonna have to do something to him.
Oh,
do
nah.
something real drastic.
Bro, he's selling.
I'm gonna have to do something real drastic too.
Selling.
But yeah, Alright, well, what was the next topic? I forgot. The first sidetrack is fucked.
Next topic, we were supposed to talk about Type Reborn devs getting scammed out of 65K Robux.
Oh, nah. I watched like 30 seconds into that video.
Yes.
That shit was so funny.
Yes.
That nigga was like, these 3 bums, and he showed their profile pics, and one was like a cat profile pic, and I just knew that nigga was either racist or a bum. Like, there's if you have a cat profile pic, there's just no in between.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Wait. The video is titled "How I Scammed Them."
Yeah,
He scammed them
He
up
did the scamming.
65K.
He made the video saying I scammed them and they bums.
Yes, he called them bums, and he said I scammed them.
They can't do nothing about it. What are they gonna do, bro?
Something?
Like, I don't feel bad for them because their copy does. They stole the game, and like he showed their profile, and like one of their profiles had a Bible verse in it. Like, bro, you're stealing games. You got a Bible verse in your bio. Nigga, go to hell.
Bro.
Like that shit's so crazy.
Type Reborn. That's not a Type Souls copy, is it?
It is a Type Soul copy, Brody.
Oh. Are they trying to like CC it, or was like they trying to make a public game?
They was trying to compete with Type Soul, bro.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get like an account of one of the testers to steal the asset.
It's pretty.
No.
Bro,
And then they got. You would think niggas who doing evil things would know about evil niggas. Like, this just me. If I was stealing games, I would be wary of niggas trying to, scam me. Like I feel like as a copy game dev, you gotta know, like, okay, some shit just don't seem right. You shouldn't be getting scammed as a copy dev. You should be doing the scamming. Like you're just a failure, man. They're literally just you had one job. You couldn't even steal right.
Bro,
That's crazy.
that's actually kind of wild. I'm not even gonna hold you. Is there anything else we gotta talk about right now? That's a good question. I'm asking my own self. Anything came out this week besides Rosie's? No. Holy War X. It's been silent. Pocket anime devs. Bro, what's going on? Talk to us. I haven't heard anything in the Discord at all since the first testing phase. Supposedly we're supposed to get second testing phase soon. It's pure
I play
silence.
Pocket Anime. I just remembered.
It's been pure silence. Nothing on it. What else? Anything else supposed to be coming out soon besides?
Fucking anime, bro.
That thing's peak,
game.
bro. The testing was so fun. I had so much fun.
Bro, the game was so cool. It was so fun to play. But it's like, where is it, man? Like, it's been a brick already. Where is it?
Well, we know where it is, bro. We know where it is, bro. And development hell, like always. I'm sorry, but this is the biggest thing I hate with devs. When there's no transparency, bro. When they don't just tell you, hey, we're working on this, or it's gonna take us a bit, or something. I hate that. Just being as like part of the community, like if you don't have a conversation, at least just say something, bro. You're gonna get backlash regardless. Just say something. If it comes to it, lock down the channels and they'll go back to normal eventually. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the YouTubers too, like the content creators, be messing it up too for everybody too. They just be talking too much.
Yeah.
Fino, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't have nothing to say on the topic.
All right, but yeah, that's really it, boys. I appreciate both of y'all coming through. Not gonna lie.
Cut that last part out. Cut that.
Maybe I should keep that in there just to. I should turn that into a sound bit. Actually, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna do this probably. It depends on Black Star if he wants to do it weekly or if we want to do it bi-weekly. We'll have multiple different people coming up here. Hopefully I gain a little bit of buzz at the same time. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna bother Fino every single other day.
That's so crazy.
What you mean? You my boy now. You're stuck, bro. You're stuck with us. If it
That's
when it comes
so-
when Debugging is on the docket, I'ma hit up Fino and see if he feels like it. If he doesn't want to come through, that's perfectly fine.
Right.
But I'm gonna hit him up so we can talk to him at least about everything that's going on around there. He don't gotta say too much, it's just the usual stuff. I just wanna have this podcast to be just a chill space with my homies where everybody just acts like themselves. I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to talk about anything they don't want to talk about. In general, that's what this is gonna be. So, to end off everything, appreciate you, Black Star. This Black Star will be my co-host for the rest of his life. He has nowhere else to go. If I catch him playing 2K, I'm boxing him, and that's it,
Question
really.
mark? Question
What
mark?
you mean question mark? Question mark? You know who you are, bro. I know what you do in your spare
Semicolon?
time. Semicolon. I know you be playing 2K. Don't think I don't know what you do on a daily basis. That's what you.
I
That's
ain't even got a PS5 right now, but shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, alright, bro. You playing that joint on Steam, don't you?
Nah, I'd
Oh,
end
why you laugh
myself.
like that? Yeah, why you laugh like that? I knew it.
That's some cam shit.
Some cam shit. Hopefully I can get Colin on here at some point if he feels like it. I know he's sometimes a little Hollywood. That's my boy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab Terra, all the SBZ crew, all my boys in general. That's the plan, at least for the most part. We'll definitely see you guys probably next Friday if Black Star's up to it. This is probably gonna go out. What's today's date? The 2nd. So probably will go out today when you guys see it, or tomorrow, which will be the 3rd if you guys see it during that time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. This is the intermission. I'll catch you later.